Today na the 10th day of September 2021. Now the good old days. Yesterday, within a year, we will talk about the heavy rains we don't forecast we get for pass through Salone. Now West Africa, but Salone say get for get hit. Now I will talk, and at the start of the program, I began for talk say even the mobile companies them, the meteorological departments not even use them for able for send warning to people them for say they expect rain o una we dey na the coastal areas them una we dey na the bay areas them for make una go aware of una surrounding. Well, the rain for them, breeze blow, then National Disaster Management say na that time they them for work. At the time them pull press release, at the time them tell we for say, you know wetin? We need for activate an emergency number. So right now they not activate it. Maybe because the worst not happen yet. But they say they don't get word them for say some flooding take place, but you know they not able to work na net. They not see na net. So that morning then go out there for assess, for do thorough assessment of the damage. So today that the good old days, we want to compare rain season back then to now. How much of rains will you can remember will be the get back then? Or you think say na global warming na in the affect we na Salone? Or you think say na poor sanitation for make the gutters them maybe they know enough now, or maybe gutter not there again, or maybe outside na been drainage, they don't go build it, they don't block outside water for pass as compared to then. Because trade we in one come picking there, yes, we be there say water carry picking go. Okay, like me, I be there say water carry picking go. We parents and me they scared we not for go play in our water, not for go play on the rain. How many picking themselves for they play on the rain now? Trade we they get rain ball, we they wait now where the rain they come, then now under the rain we they go play. Then get rain ball again, we then they play in a Salone for play on the rain. Or the rains where they can now is different from that one way we been they play with. What in are the memories them what you get for trade rain season? Na Salone. As compared to right now. We didn't say rain for camp, we didn't say that big one. Even trade self, we didn't be they say we get that one way in August 7 days rain. Do we still have that? Because August done, I know about that 7 days rain. We still get the 7 days rain as Salone? Or na be just make up with the makeup trade for say 7 days rain get for camp. September yon, how we can assess September rain na Salone? Trade. For say the come off is top, the cow that breeze then na drizzle na like the drizzle then he cut off there. Waiting you remember about rain season as compared to now. Now then they put in a table today. Now the good old days. Let we just compare. Yeah? Waiting we miss. Because I remember when I post for say be aware of your surrounding somebody. Now the good old days remember you say, oh, I remember where rain be they come they play under the rain. You don't even know the severity of rain now in a Salone. I don't go blame the person. But make a come with Patrick, make we hear how he want for take this one here what we do today. Welcome on board, Patrick. What in you want for share with we?
My family, very, very happy Friday to everybody. Just say it in at the world, and may God be with you and enjoy your weekend in good health. We, right now, the way the country done day, the way Salon done day, number one, rainy season inside Salon. Back in the days, as you just explained, where rain they come, everybody they happy. We normally they get flooding that much, especially in Africa, because the gutter the normally block that one. The only side normal we can get little bit flooded. Now don't Krube. Now they all the time people that they cry for, you know. But and people that as you say, people that will run on the rain, ride bike, play football on the rain, especially in a parade, and the people that they play and then turn it the game the sweet set because they are a referee not the day, you know. People that they enjoy the rain and the rain everywhere, people that normally they got for rainy seasons in a salon. The only thing no more rainy season a salon, like some of who me the hustle then ten and they will not the day in house because if you know the especially when it mentioned that 7 days rain, the cut. So then tell the man that they sell butter, I get me rain boots, I get this way see I come, I get me cartoon the butter. Then tell the butter not the melt self because the way don't you cover they under that rain day with the sell on that rain, then I long back but then I PZ. Man after all go play bingo can, where the rain don't want I will go and I just dey pack my box number, I go strand, I go Odeon go watch movie. Na there I go dey even take am. You see. But then tell the people that may happy rainy season now. Number one, I go put the factor on the climate change. The climate change now we dey see a normal, but it don't dey affect the world seriously. We dey take am make joke. And this climate change now don't dey affect Africa more because Salon with forest there now, where the old rain there, they're not there again. Most of them they're not there again. Especially the Mantoria, Leicester, Gloucester, Regent, tell you to go there number two. Then side the day now the migration back don't come make this city don't make now Usai gutter from the day they don't build it or they don't sell it or they don't do this thing. So you don't finance the migration and the population of the city. You don't so much that you not be able to hold the water there again. So that make where rain come, even in a small reserve, it affect people there. It affect a lot of people there. Even that area there, before when rain they come, you may get small gutter there outside the rain the rondo. Where the water the rondo for go na Kisi Campus na Kisi Street. I mean Kisi Road. Then you rondo go na the WAF. From WAF I go na the sea. You see, but now all the area there, you go Mantorial, from Mountain Court now, go all inside the east side of the all inside you know you even know self now in gutter or this thing and this. So that don't affect the climate change, the migration and the people in the city. You see? Because now like Kono now, example, I remember Kono where we in season the car. We may get flooding, that know from the tent, now the main market. Because that outside them a Bila main market, would I remember back in the days Nakono, that main market side in a swampy area, and then them a Bila. So where that 7 days during August, that place the flood. This water what they call not Monsake water and the boss it overflow. So the that and coral water all the kind of that main market the place it flood for couple two up to a week before that water they drain. So that made the happen normally because of outside the markets may dey and the water where may dey dey. But parting of that, then the road, well, then as the last year when we talk about Kono, what Tony mentioned, that road, the thing that they cut off, everything, the expensive that Kono rainy season. Because motocar they not able to go Guinea, because we may get we supply them from Guinea more than Freetown self. Now one thing me they come off Freetown. One maybe fish, or the beer or other stuff there. But most of the supply when me dey go Kono, na Guinea me dey because na Guinea me dey comot. Some always see to go they go Pamala, they not even Freetown. They don't go Guinea biting them to carry them to come out Guinea pass every day. And that make his finance economy the boom. The rain may dey affect the diggerman then because we then turn it to them they able mine better because anytime we dig water dey come flop, they not able reach to your grabu, especially when you not get machine. Always the one that when we get a heavy machine, then I them able mind, for pull a gravel. But even that, then the rain may affect a lot of, but the farmers they may be happy, especially the one that when they plant rest and then because they know say the rest they flourish. They know they are with so many things that the agriculture side made the boom. But the rainy season back in the days, you know, it may good. It's a free tour. Even them bats there when we did in Victoria Park or the tree, they see all these fly, they see that around them. I don't know if they migrate. Now, one thing I want to ask, them bats they still do?
The last time we go and not see them, I don't know if na they tell them to migrate, but I not be see them a cutting tree. The way how they use for the tree, I not see them so. I not even see.
Yes. Yeah, Nigeria they always the one because them bats there, even if they migrate from they can still the left. Because them is so Bokuna Victoria Park and Country Tree. You know. Even Iba themselves, I don't know if they still the salon again.
Because the funny thing, since you bring this up, them back then they even them. Now they see them all they return back. Who side
Yes.
who side them can go, we don't know. But in the
Well,
evening, I think around 5, now they all they return like a large number of them. Now something you bring up, so I don't think that one they again now.
them bats they go na the forest there. Then telling they especially mango ten. They make it na fruit. Say na me fruit bat there. Na fruit they may depend on. So they go na there upline. They go na up Mantorial, Gloucester, Hastings. They go eat fruit then guava or mango, anything fruit. Then they may eat. Where they can, they make you see the mess there. Where they may the mess na Victoria Park, na Country Tree, na so fruit seed there. So where they don't go eat all net, I mean they return back. You see, now make me see them back there. And I mean, look, I don't know if now the war drove them or they just decide so we don't tire with this country at the bad luck. You can't know because there's some animal. People there because people that may they eat there, but not that not be common. The only people that will me they eat there, and I mean some few tribe that want me know, and then in our next step they will go catch them. And then because the city council, Akibo Bedington and they pass law, if they catch you, they go Pandema Road for them back to the day. I mean, so strict on anything then they, you know. But as we say, the rainy season alone, the climate change don't affect, and the government no they do nothing about it. Deforestation they go on so by one. They cut because then tree they did the whole it will hold the rain there. Because I remember rainy season while ago. That college because I did na Will Street then ten I did number 6 Will Street for Claymore Mantor and a sympathy go bus na college. I dey go wash that river. Now I don't know what na the river that lake where you come and that water dey I do to go wash clothes na college and they very clean. I dey hang out the whole self because na Saturday I can wash me clothes at the end day do everything they go inside the forest, go pick guava or mango or dolake. Fruit them in there. Then that forest them is so thick. It is so thick now for big college. They don't even allow anybody go pick firewood themselves. But all them things they now don't they affect the country. They affect we they see a normal for this. We don't know what 10 years from now, 15 years, 20 years from now, what thing will happen in Salon. If they talk about new city, fine. But the one way they now vulnerable manager, vulnerable all this must slide, all them things they are not for the happen. May they happen so because the forest me dey wey dey hold then breeze the day, then rain the day, it dey hold them very well. Rainy season me so good na saloon. People they don't make the call. The only thing no more things they may expensive because of the supply. Certain things they there's the money some and they go to market, they cook, they can then household day. They don't they sit down, they don't know to come out so if they're not getting nothing for good do not all. But now who that they will sit down. Rain or no rain or the only thing me I know me like rainy season because of the poto I know me to go down Mambila or Dovecot all inside it because yonder if you go there now take the car you don't she's so disgusting sometimes you don't need for talk to. But especially in a town we saw within a present, the rainy season, all the pepper doctor, bread seller, battery seller, watch seller, dollar change, then dollar, but all with the anger, we get with spot, get with cooking, I mean, we after, the time, we set the time around then 12 o'clock to 1. They don't bring in cookery, man that they buy, would they eat, or Joseph under the rain. Sell no middle, but I don't tell them they talk them BB2, they talk about America like now they will come up. We will talk about this, we'll not talk about sport because they tell the man they know me. Premier League know me, immediately, but people they know me, they pay attention to Premier League. Now, this Benta, they see some man they die for watch Premier League. But then tell you, now that over radio self for me, listener on Saturday, BBC. Or you will get money, go na MP, na country three, go watch Starlight. I don't remember they go watch me game there once a while, I feel like, or you go Cape Sarah, or you go this other place. I don't forget. Yeah, Lagunda. Laguna, one Lebanese guy, I made the wrong that place. You go, if you don't relax, you watch good football. So rainy season is good back in the days. Everybody may on the get fun. The flood is not me popular. Now few side and normal. Few side, even the few side now don't then waff them because the water will me the command at the hill. Big waff, Kube, and the other few side of the. And then tell you the fisherman that the fish they get a lot of fish. Fish they come. Rainy season fish they come a lot. But now all empty and so I not got much for say about back in the days, think they may okay, but now we'll say climate change and the migration of the city population don't cause all anything then then thing and then they make, the city they spoil quick. But Lord, I want to find out about them back to the day. And Iba,
Thank you very
that would be
much,
fun.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, Patrick don't open up for we. We dey talk about the good old days. But today we want focus on rainy season. Rainy season trade as compared to the rainy season where we get now. Wetin na the memory we get for rainy season trade? And what you feel say then they miss now, and wetin are the reason we make we get the kind rain we they get now? Make a out us friend, make we hear wetin you get for we today. Welcome on board us friend. What you get for we sir? What you want share with we?
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, and thanks to Brother Patrick for reminding me of all the archive of knowledge. Usually that area we talk about the tree bats, they're moving, they will eat fruit. About looking at the thing in a salon, we know say actually people have been lack for common na rains. In fact, when the rains and they come, sometimes they wouldn't be heavy, the water can look one way they start, and then at some point the temperature they begin change, the weather self in climate they change of how long you don't under the rain. But the point what I for say is that the rain, I believe, say, it change the pattern. And obviously, would they actually direct and ban climate change. But again, you go try for say, na population and people that will not be there for collect refuse and make sure say the gullies then all clear the way they're supposed for clear. You know that population don't make dirty don't boku. So because of that dirty, the one day way they clear them, they not boku reach the way the dirty they can. So obviously, it is say the backlog. They find out like they say back people they migrate, and the way people and they deal with the thing then wait for stop the rain for let it not go damage the ground, because when the rain go come heavy, but if you get the plants them and the grass inside the water they stop in pressure they reduce them and suck and circulate and back in the form of the rain circle or water circle. But now that water circle, now in the cycle of the water outside the water they come and how the water they form for go back as rain. So once you alter that cycle of water, that water cycle, with your own human intervention, you the tamper with change. we see the difference, even the temperature, they come up. But the reason is that people in the point and bokutin. But the one way like we as a developing country for don't do now for able to go is them. But the point is that we see when they come, and when we see the rain they come, it is flop table, you know, they ever flop past something the height of even the water side, they will be the in between them tongue. Because they get like very small canal. And so water side they begin one route because every tongue on the side they begin maybe from the side. They say they run through all through the town, either in 2 form or 3 form. I don't know because you get rivers they would run, I mean streams they would run in between inside the tongue, take go now the other part. So you know they hardly see them they overflow because one dirty not in the day, not been they use too much of plastics, they not been they get too much of refuse, and then people them when they use things and what they hardly they dispose of. But because of you find out say development don't come, the things that all what they use now, like things that would then they dispose and get disposables them, where it busy then they clog inside gutter or passage, or even then they form part of the soil until later that soil they don't come up, then underneath it will look weak. And when now underneath weak, you then at the verge, then point then they all the cause is in our ground the cut. You see stone the fodon, like mountain cut, and there's all them things, and they see keriton, all those little things. But now because of one, people in lifestyle, it back up together with the climate who don't change, and then the population, people in back don't move, come side enough for day too much. And then the way dirty be done they gather now, when modernization begin come, will begin to change what's in the package, how will they dispose them thing they are more faster. So you find out say they don't pack. The one they now are the continuous one, then they inside the gutter. Because look then there's they are see rain they come, people and they use the rain now for dispose them dirty. The person the rain they car it train dirty somewhere around Texaco. So all those kind of things, you find out the lifestyle, then backed with other things them way the nature they affect under. And when you see rain, they come like a country in different causes. When we they get rain, now because of the pressure, what are this pressure? Yeah, the pressure na atmospheric pressure would they change the rain in can one. Like when they say the pressure is high, the pressure is low. Well, once ever the pressure would be up now with atmosphere, you see it low. Any water way past day, that time day, it condense, it can in the form of rain. So we get that season day because we saw the West School, we get that season day. So now we they get the last rot of it. When the temperature they change up, it affect the water. When the water they pass over hot water back, it change back the way it come. So all the factors and they don't put them together. Say now the water in level based on the way the climate people and then they talk say the water in level globally it don't increase. So as long as the water in level now the seas they don't increase. So whenever you get the convectional rain, then they find out say then exposed to rain because of the temperature, then they can bokute it damage day. Then side the way they say rain out for form day, now the opposite, the place they go to, then they get drought. So now then factor they are believe they try for carry for bring inside say plant trees or little things that way it be say it's slow, but the people more human beings that areas them of being and waiting into nature and understand how they go and they go and understand when you know they flood the gutters and because people they don't change their lifestyle. Say to them bats then they even when they move. Why the bats then they move? You go find out say now because of the deforestation, because the fruits they would plant likely eat if you don't want to look pinly, they don't they move. And remember, side the wood and McKinney Kenema, they say bats the daily now. So you find of things in there and they migrate to areas they wouldn't feel say people are not able to interfere with what they follow for go eat their fruits. But inside the city now, because the side they will most of their food there, they don't go beyond them daily flight to them they take, then they get for move. But now because of forced then deforestation and they wash the forest, it weaken the soil. So when the rain they fall down, it actually catch the grass and the trees and it absorb. So the pressure when they bring the high. But once they always get the plateau and fit on you then like a plateau side where we say the one side high, the other side level. So you find out say the gravity they work on that side. So that's now one thing. They said inside freedom. That gravity, the location, people and heap dirty one, people and they use now more than things the way this and they dispose more than first thing. But first thing, but put another way they able for trace no more plastic and all that stuff thing there. Now later now with that culture of plastic car inside, then begin the trade and that. Then they find out that then part of the they don't part from back soil. And that soil, the other people and they go double back, then go for go build up that one day. Because not to the natural soil. And then in the final say back the one when I be the hill, when at the stone they form that particular brick day, it be exposed to erosion because that soil they're not able for whole that the ground where they can gradually. So all nine factors there, but I believe say waiting can call the that international so the international climate organization we actually don't give say now the water in level globally at the sea it don't boku. So any side where it be when near heat and temperature it evaporates, then it form rain. So now the water cycle around it. So who now where they near outside the temperature high, when I find out in then few months then they because the temperature will rise up in a salon. So you find out say the water it evaporates more. So when it condense, because when they get that in the low pressure, according to what they say, when they get heavy rainfall, and when the heavy rainfall come, once the gutters and the drainage system they're not clear, then they block. Then the side the way we say back then they are the cliffs or side the way exposed back, now so then they cut. That's when they cut. That's when they cut. So they see stone them before under because they don't eat up all the one day population. Now one reason now one day, then people they deforest the place and then all to human pattern. But first rain and now rain, the way people then they come out on the rainfall and then go wash and enjoy that rain day, it is different. It's far different because now the rain it come with they can't continuous, but when it say it come, it flood and destroy. So that's na me own think no more you say. Now the way people in lifestyle don't change. When you find out say first and trade, people and they gladly and picking and they come on the rain for them and go just get that joy because of society, they create anything else where they go enjoy that moment, then go see our culture. They no go on the rain. So we will forget the joy of nature. But now it don't become the fear of nature instead of the joy of nature. And nature, for fear, enough for fear, but we don't fear nature now because of now we don't make nature become fearful. But it entails quite a lot, especially this climate issue. It entails quite a lot where people can get for really try to. But the only simple way we go able to do according to we look and way for now the gutters and the gullies, the drainage, and then the risk areas then. But the risk areas then I don't can find out say outside people then go. That's the big question. They get place for go, but when they're ready for leave day. And that's so. And the cliff, when they talk about a cliff, not a flat ground. That cliff in so it because that mountain they were they facing at the other end. Or at least at the east end or the east southeast of the city. You find out you get for the eat. You know the eat is broke, but in the east that cleft where you say people will get flat ground where they go able for build for cities that basement. See, so I don't know how they get for really try look into planning because I see today and this week they don't go give the disaster management. Some things that when I see they forget for use for let them go reach side with a disaster. But again, you've been talking this yesterday, say how they will prevent and now then they say how they will reach to the people and for them go manage their disaster not strong. Then give them motor car parts there, one over 60 something thousand pounds sterling. So what? Well, it is good, but if you implement anything and they all like the goalies or make areas in which they say, I build a city and they distract the people then go pay cheap building, like for building there also. Then when they go able they do in terms of local houses and what people go build, then you build up the so-called disaster management. Then they build up the how do you call it, the meteorological department because like the Mets then they try really a little bit but they overstretch They find out now they not get that communication issue way where then they communicate better. Then they able for detect smaller the thing because they don't go empower them. I think a GEF or something group they go do the United Nations organization. So then they don't develop them. How then will they communicate to the people? How they will get a channel for show the weather forecast? They can't do an AYV. So instead, you they go try for say the disaster management, they empower them, which is quite good. But you get for empower all those areas, and then you try for see how you really manage. Because this now fix it, they go fix them. For say when the people then get the disaster, how we able for reach them quick with them big truck. So I'm able for go rescue them. But you know they think of piloting. So you're not piloting aircraft. But that is not you they try for say they do. Develop the people, prevent them, find a way where it no go happen. So that time they will see when they manage them. That time they already manage them, don't see all the factors like how they need the house to, they will go address them. But if they manage them by the infrastructure of for go reach there, for let them go tell Una or let them go help Una for pull Una, then the money it cost the way it go reflect because not to every year the rain they come. You find out in 6 months when the rain don't come, don't forget. So what about all that 6 months? So you find out see you get to do something when are continuous, that gap there you cover them. So that we don't for 10 place where we don't want motuka, we don't want spare parts. We not try them people they move from the city, we draw them attention for good days side where they don't go risky. So we don't cut the percentage of people who are then cliff, then edge side and the way they look dangerous and mountain cut, take go on the other side the way they cliff and they then you arrange them. But when you say they find way for go fix her, I mean I say it's useful. But when I look out salon, we don't reach now something what they try for go do for people that this what person sick, they are they go for go men. What person get this, they are they go for go get this. But not to at a point where it don't become a disaster, they say they create a way for help them. Then you know the manager and the problem no go ever fix. You see, because the people don't go apply the motor, they go up and down, and then the people then go there at the same place. They have never moved, and the owners don't spend. Now they talk about the reality check of the amount of money what they get from the organization because now United UN then they get this tier when I go take her for can't give the people then they always in fact the climate organization them if you look under UN where they want there's so many that you know they get that uniformity that single angle of approach. So people then will forget. Well, again, una we did it. Una for ignore that one day, or una notice somebody don't cancel the this. Una look how una go manage them. But spending inside that management the way we see that money today or yesterday when they see them cost those things when they can't give much car, it is good. But before don't think say that and they nothing would for us say this way we will try solve this problem, long make and long lasting because the rain will stop, then the people then go still ready, and then the other year the rain come back. So the 6 months the motor they know go they get, they know they drive. So that one day it's enough. We don't spend 65,000, but now only 4-5 months in the work. So you get another 9 months. So when you try to do something when are long lasting. So thank you very much. And let God continue for help with. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfred.
Yeah. You're most welcome, yes, sir.
Climate change they do own, yes. But I believe say deforestation gets a big part back for play in Salon. Migration self don't do own. We make people them now not really understand the changes really happen. But make our land first. You ever believe say 7 days rain be the come inside August as we been the see today? Eh? If you not call safe, that's here in the section, the comment section on Facebook. If you ever believe say we been the get 7 days rain na Salon. If we know they get 7 days rain again, what if you say that the issue? We make we know they get again. Okay, make we come with Martha Eronobi. Make we hear waiting in get for we. Yes, Martha, we no see you the drive, but just make an quick for we.
Okay, so waiting me get for we na me your experience growing up, na salon where rain be dey calm, where fear not be there at the time I remember because grew up na Black Road, Coconut Town and Shopping Corner. We dey live my house where most of the house there na water they build there, water where they count the water they come under. So any season we dey look forward towards that because we not going to go get water na street pump, water come all the way. So when they come, everybody they get a teaspoon and pan, we build only water in the way they come out under because imagine that time and the gutter and be there where the big water they pass behind the oat. Nobody they afraid to say the water will can't sweep the oat or you go carry go begin them. But now maybe now the climate change or maybe now we habits back in the day don't come back and onto we because just like where I think that Osman be they say where people they say what dirty at the gutter. Some people wait for any season anything they use the opportunity to really dirty at the gutter. And maybe who know all those years the dirty be done they piled up block the road and with real culture at all where they maintain nothing or maintenance. You know, the road sometimes for me tell them be bill to now. Nobody know that they even tell oh go okay, clean them gutter here or fix them. So maybe they don't pile up to all these years there now. The climate not a favor nobody. So maybe now they cause all anything that way the weather they can't so bad. Oh man they afraid now they worried. Because even when I be small they go up now how do they call it, gas street on Tin Farm. There was a period where the rain came, the storm heavy, it blew off the hose, all the palm body them, the roof they all end up now water, but still nobody not be die, nobody not gonna water, now just the roof number, the hose remain itself. But now I'm pretty sure if they can all man this great because you don't know what the outcome will be. Either with habits or the climate, either one of them. So that's my own contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Martha.
You're welcome.
Okay, that's na Martha and Leone for we dey talk about the rains na salon now as compared to before. Rain dey come, sun dey come, babu dey born pikin a bush. Then get it again. Eh? I try forget Big Mike because you've been called. Okay. Yes, Mike, you get the platform. What you want to share with me?
I just want to say, 7 days rain with the Kana Salon.
Inside August.
Me and man, I don't. Yes, I don't experience some boku thing. 7 days
Okay.
rain will come. And no, Salon with problem is now the deforestation in the Hamburg country. You know, we get for able for at least preserve with forest them and preserve outside the green belt they not preserve their side and they not able to do a better job for that day. Because I remember what we grow up.
Because
When
Nadanya,
we
I would
small,
just want to ask you for which thing you remember we be the grow up in season.
yeah, what we small, man. I remember because we what we they go na village. We used to get monkey there all over, like monkey. They see monkey there and they jump na then tick there. But now why they go, I know they see one monkey self. One now I know they see. Yeah, I don't know what happen. Who said they don't go or what happen? You know, before we they used to see bird there, and I mean animal there. Now no they see nothing again. I don't know if na the war or what happen. Who said they all don't go? You know. But we need to find a way for preserve what we get now with country. You know, we harvest everything, we eat everything. You know, some of the things that we need for save there. Not for that they will go, it will become a big disaster now. And the way they cut them thing there, so salon get for warm some kind warm, eh? If not be careful, salon go turn desert. You know, yeah, I mean the big I mean the people that were in charge. When I left for the cut them thick they are. I don't say when I want make money, when I want sell some of them trees there or sell whatever. When I get for the left some for the next generation. You know? The next generation, let us say can enjoy small. You know? What would they take everything they sell out because of money? You know, money not the last, you know. And we say we not get for last na this planet here, so we get for left other people and get for come back. Not left some for them. Yeah. Yeah. I'm your contribution on the bro.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. Since Mike talk about monkey, now this is not the reality. I will tell us say you say deforestation are the main reason. Patrick Dominion say yes, 7 days rain with the Kana Salon. I go na Monkey Island. One monkey not in at the island. You hear what I say? An island. An island. And nobody not in at this island. The island, I think I'll try for make I get that video there. Make I upload the video. Because I claim up there. It was not easy. But guess what? We meet trap then there. They set trap there. But this island, they call a Monkey Island. Where I question, they say, oh yes, monkey they use for dinner the island. But monkey no did it again. I remember where I be small. I go na village. Like how Mike say, monkey then be used for the day. So 2021, when I go na the village, ha, you see nothing like monkey. Okay. The island, no deforestation not take place there. None. Because the forest is still thick, then preserve them for the trees them. But they not preserve them for the animal the way tap the. Even though this island, it is like 30-minute boat ride from the town. 30-minute boat ride from the town. But the people that come on at the town, can't set trap na the island. They don't have set trap to the animal that will be there na the island. If they don't get any association with water, and the people that do it today. Because then they tell me say they migrate. Because if they go na water, then go die. That's if they don't get anything to do with water. I remember an idea became we will go there for able for adopt them and get different kind of species, them different animals, and just put them back na the island. But you not being get for work. Because what if we do and say find the place? Let's know. For go this first not easy. Eh? And you say you don't do all this. Then at the end of the day, if people embark, they wait for you, you don't put all kind animal in it and go set trap back. Then begin it there. Eh? Woman from Minneapolis say, he said the monkey, he said, but I eat there, don't eat there. Eh? Now so you did know say angry na problem na salon. So the deforestation and the eating of the different for monkey on, well, sometimes salon people them. There was a time where now one also they go na the provinces where they meet 1 or 2 pets then they when a monkey. Even though some people them they frown against that. But no say we neighbor you then they chop the monkey better one. Salon self, you have certain people, certain tribe then they with the eater. So I don't know if now all man do eater now you know they by tribe again now for just eat because angry boku. Eh? Aye. I will tell you say he said then just dip and sell. Even the gravel safe. He said the soil not get shrink again. So it quick for erode. But this one way we go find out. Them bats then will be the kind of cutting tree. Who side they don't go? Who go sabi? Hmm? So we need for find out. But seriously though, Franco just say he say something the monkey there, now the Ebola, now he kill them. Well, something more. But I don't for believe so. Because we get some certain your man them up now the provinces, now the different places and they eat any and everything within a bush. Also, I see a video the other day. A friend of mine be doing. The person saying a muscat. Muscat, now he set trap for the cleaner. Where they fix the muscat, he get one big bird back. He say the bird be the carry it in fall. So he kill the bird. He dey eat the bird back. So the one green pot, you get the muscat, you get the big bird, then you get one small pigeon. And that day, then your man and they don't live life. Right. I know before, lately where they go now the provinces, I don't ever stop by for buy na road. Wait, before, you always when you go na the provinces, you do look forward for stop by na road for buy bush beef. Now so them be the color. Bush beef. But my dear, now I don't get mind. I don't get mind at all. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe you still when if where you go salo, where you go na the provinces, apart from the Casada Brido, you go stop by for buying our talo, where you reach Masheka or the other stops name, you just stop by for buy bush beef. Do you trust them anymore? Yeah? They want the whole. Ha! I don't trust them more. And person way they inside the car, not the buyer. Because something you go and do in a road, they make also plan for go something happen. I not say go do you, but just for be on the safe side. Big Mike say he say na dog meat now na in the cell. Patrick Dominion say no, he not the buy again, he not trust nobody. That's sad though. Eh? Because when you go to the provinces today, those are the things you they look forward to. Yeah, we'll be small, we'll go up line. Now then they do they look forward to at the highway. But now, no more. For more me begin go salon back. No, we they make an house, whatever we want. We they make an house, so they go and eat in a road. Patrick Dominion say they sell again fake. What's that? Big boy in the house. Fake waiting for syrup. Eh? So even certain things then. Franco just say Moyamba Junction will be another spot. He say, but for right now, big no for them for buy food na Moyamba Junction. Oh, okay. But the Dominion say they sell a fake honeybee for syrup. Like me, na honey I dey put na me tea. So few years back when I go salon, I was like, no, I just get the honey in a salon. Where you feel say you go get the original, the good one. You believe say I end up go buy honey in a supermarket? I end up go buy honey. I end up go buy honey in a supermarket because everybody begin to tell me, say, you know what? They only they not in the mixer. Then they go to the extent they put things inside there, like if I say, now the beehive or other half thing there, or now the bee feather or something. Then they put her inside. Hey, Papa God. Eh? Then they put her inside the honey way they sell and they sell. Then at the end of the day, I say they left by you. So myself, I go to the supermarket I buy, and since then, where they go, I carry my honey go. You're not supposed to be so. Now they will forget the original, the real deal. Even the Poyo. You can't get the correct one. Pass yourself, you meet up at the village. Even that one where they meet up on a road, where the man they don't tie. Where the ink pad and say, forget it. They don't doctor and done. They don't doctor and done. That way they meet up on a road. And now you meet up there now, then they claim can dong with her. You buy her right there. Or something you self go to the same village, you tell them tell the person where they tap, say, do ya? I beg, I need the correct one. Maybe that one day, because they know the person, they know use maybe how you self come on at the same tongue, or the one for police, you go get the real deal. But without that, forget it. Patrick Dominion say, he said the worst one are cow milk. He said not ever buy cow milk in a street. That man no no. The man no no. Oman in Minneapolis say, he say, for make we eat this or make we not eat this, he say it depend on the option where you get to. But if you not get any option, what you see, now you get, and now you go eat. Matabango I say coconut oil. Inside in the mixer. Our people, we people them. Why? I think I learned something. Yeah? Now me small pan body. Now the backyard. The water where in the camp. The water is the Hamburg. The water the Hamburg. So what do we do? We dey try for nurse flowers them. We dey try for nurse flowers them. So outside the water they drain, I do can put a lot of flowers for nurse. Now that do deeper. I'll find out, see, them flowers here, don't put, it make the water will be the hamburger, they go over, it not go over again. So from nothing, I did the flower they left. They did today. And since then, no water, no hamburger again. We mean say, whatever will be needed at that time, the flowers them, the trees them who don't put they absorb them, where they rain they come, they suck everything, then also because nothing not been there, the water be just the run down. And I got because now pave me be one pave yonder. That makes sometimes we they get small development. All thing we cut all the trees them. Nothing will not get nothing for do with trees there or flowers them. I think they get old for play. Because even the flowers them, then they help. Then get their own part then they play. Eh? But we can cow brush, we pave. Now in that. I don't think so then they play against season ball again. I don't think. And I bring talk. We'll find out, see. I not see anybody at Naya now. We say, in they still buy bush meat. Where you go saloon. You go, if you meet them, kill them, then a road, then you get person or you sabi prepare them. I think you will buy that, right? Eh? Now that one way, then can don't make done with the gravy. Eh? Even chicken self me not the buy. Before I see, before you able to tell which kind way be. Eh? But deforestation don't cause, I think, one, if not the major, on waiting they happen at Sierra Leone now. Deforestation. And we know the land. When they were in charge, they know the land is about the money. I mean, the other thing, then they tell you, say, almost million bar, 13 million, was it 13 million or 31 million? With the export of timber bring come. But even now we reserve them. I gotta give me money. Rale Fandi. Hey. Because there are certain things that we need for bring out. We need for. You know, people in just they talk. You really know they see the damage of deforestation where they go on. Some places that were supposed to be, we reserve right now. 10, 15, 20, 30 years to come, now we go feel the impact. And that's when we go feel that. But for right now, it's all about like everything is bright and beautiful. Money they come. Just they destroy. They cut to not the plant. Freedom City Council say they get 1 million trees for plants. Okay. We don't know how much they don't plant now. But then get a scheme where you can go there and go pick up trees them. You can go there and go pick up trees. I think I'll get for do that day on my next one. Go pick up trees and plant them. Because Freedom City Council they give free. Matabango say then they mix the coconut oil with cooking oil. I know the word that. Even Natai then they mix. If they don't mix and I will tell you meet up that bitter Natai. Natai go against you. Hey. Natai go against you if you meet up the bitter one. After we've done the deforestation, the next one we me feel, I think, say, the drainage system. The drainage system. Aye. You how they work now, They all know the local side, they don't bill. All they want in there. Because if you connected to the power grid, not to the other day, where you say, who side water for pass, water way? Then say then go bill, or they want bill car wash center for the youth man name. If you know right, you know right. If not for building, not for building. That's it. Banana salon. Where everything will get one small little thing. Pan politics business. When I don't make, we don't do so they like it today. Now I'll go end everything for today. We got that boy. Go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again tomorrow. Tiki policy. Tata.